America is about to turn 250 years old, and somehow one of the biggest milestones in our nation's history feels really small. That should bother people. It should bother Republicans. It should bother Democrats. It should bother independents. It should bother anyone who still thinks that this country matters. Because 250 years is not just another date on the calendar. This is not just another 4th of July. This is a once in a generation moment, and America deserved better. This should have been a national celebration, not a partisan event, not a Trump rally, not another political branding exercise. This should have belonged to the American people, and that means all Americans. But once again, Trump failed us. The country needed a president who could make the anniversary feel bigger than Trump. But as usual, he had to make it about himself. And that is the problem. America turning 250 should have been easy. You don't need a complicated policy plan to celebrate the country. You need leadership, you need dignity. You need a president who understands that sometimes the country is supposed to be the story, not him. The country. In 1976, America's bicentennial felt huge. There were flags, parades, events, school programs, public celebrations, an explosion of TV shows about American history and national pride. It felt like the country paused long enough to say, this matters. That was at 200 years. We're now at 250. This should feel even bigger. Instead, it feels strangely muted, smaller than it should, almost a non event. It feels less unified than it should, less inspiring than it should. And this is not just my impression. A Reuters Ipsos poll found that 1 in 5 Americans say they will not mark Independence Day this year. 2 in 5, that's 40%, doubt the country can endure another 250 years. That is stunning. The country does not get to be 250 very often. And instead of feeling proud, millions of Americans feel detached, cynical, or unwilling to celebrate at all. That is a warning sign, not for one party, for the country. And yes, part of that is because we are the most divided now. We are more cynical now. People trust less. People argue more. But that's exactly why this moment mattered. This was a chance to remind Americans that we still share something. We share a country, a history, a flag, a future. And if that sounds too basic for some people, then maybe that's part of the problem. Because on the far left, there are people who can barely say anything good about America without apologizing first. And on the far right, there are people who have confused loving America with worshiping one man. Both are wrong. America is bigger than that. America is bigger than Trump. America is bigger than the activists who hate everything about it. And America is bigger than the people who think that patriotism means cheering for a politician instead of standing up for the country. That is where common sense has to come back. You can love America and still see its failures. You can criticize the country and still be grateful for it. You can oppose Trump and still believe the 250th anniversary should have been a massive national moment. That should not be controversial. But somehow, even loving the country in a normal, healthy way feels like a fight. And that is why Trump's failure matters here, because he had the stage, he has the office, he has the chance to say, for once, this is not about me. For once, this is about America. A president should have made this anniversary feel bigger than politics. Trump did not. He made it feel smaller. And that is his pattern. Everything has to go through him. Every celebration, every conflict, every institution, every headline, every moment. The country simply cannot have a birthday. Trump has to own the room. That's not patriotism. That's not ego alone. It's pathological. And there is a difference. Patriotism says the country matters more than the leader. Ego says the leader is the country. Most Americans are tired of it. They're tired of being told they have to choose between hating America or joining a personality cult. There is a better option. It's called common sense. Common sense says America's 250th birthday should have been celebrated proudly, loudly, and nationally. Common sense says the country deserved a celebration bigger than one man's ego. And common sense says that Trump failed that test. He failed the moment. He failed to rise above himself. And no, saying that does not mean you hate America. It means the opposite. It means you think America deserved better. I do. America deserved a president who could step back and let the country be the star. Instead, we got another reminder of how small our politics has become. So yes, America deserved better, not because America is perfect. It's not because our history is simple. It's not, but because 250 years matters. And a nation does not get many moments like this. And when that moment came, Trump failed us again. America's birthday should have belonged to the American people. Instead, it feels like a country was cheated out of its own celebration. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video so we can continue to bring you these videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.